this is the guy. This is the guy. Okay.
Quarter a mile. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? I'm not even breaking a sweat yet. And I don't want to hear because you did a 302. Stop. It's not that hot out. Block it out and remember why you came here. Quarter a mile. People are, oh my God.
Oh, we watched this one already. He's talking about divorce. It's scary. There must be a male version of that lib dinner. Yes, it's this. This is literally the male version of that. Okay. This is quite literally the male version of that dinner that you just watched.
I'm going to tell you this right now. Your wife is not looking for a little boy to take care of. Is not looking for a son to give permission to. Right. That's just the truth, bro. Yeah. So many men get married and all of a sudden they start asking for validation and approval and permission from their wives. I'm not saying go out and be reckless. I'm saying make decisions as a husband and wife on things that matter. But the more you treat your wife like a mom, the more she's going to treat you like a boy and not a man.
Why can't I? Bro, come on, TikTok. Play the TikTok. Oh, I'm so mad. TikTok is...
What's your name again? God bless you. Sneeze. That's good.
Dude, that's funny. He looked back at the camera.
That's good.
He looked back at the camera to get validation for the joke. Okay, advice for married men, for fathers and sons. Okay, come on, give me some. Ooh,
moms turn babies into boys, but it's the dads who turn boys into men. You don't just say hi to someone. You stand up, shake hands, make eye contact. If a woman's going up the escalator, you stand behind her. If she's going down the escalator, you stand in front of her. If you're walking on the sidewalk with a woman, a man walks on the street side. You're opening doors.
What? Wait, what? These are such weird rules. This is 15 grand, by the way. Hey, talk about a pay gap. Sarah Rao is doing $5 dinners. This is getting 15 grand to berate conservative men. Okay, that's right. She should be charging 15 grand for the dinners.
You stand in front of her. You're walking on a sidewalk with a woman, a man walks on the street side. You're opening doors for women. You're a savage and a servant. You're a lamb and a lion. Are you going to show up as a passive aggressive man, or are you going to show up as a guy who can protect, provide, and preside, lead his family? How many men today
okay, let's continue.
Know how to drive a manual car, know how to change a tire, know how to, if they see someone in distress, are they going to go and run towards that, or are they going to grab their iPhone and take a video so they can TikTok it? Men know.
Brother, you're on TikTok. Like, you have a successful TikTok. What?
You know what? I've been told not to be masculine. It's toxic. That is your rite of passage into manhood. Moms turn babies into boys, but it's the dads who turn boys into men.
Damn, dude. Attention, men. Right. All right, let's see what the one Monday said.
Why would I let myself sleep in on a Saturday and a Sunday only to make Monday more difficult for myself? My circadian rhythm has changed. Mondays are the busiest days for all of us. You know that if you're an entrepreneur. Mondays are the days that employees call in sick the most. Mondays are the days that your customers go haywire. Mondays are the days that it hits the fan and you just overdrink, underslept, overpartied, and condition your body to wake up later on a Monday. You're unprepared in battle and you wonder why you're losing. Why would I let myself sleep in on a Saturday and a Sunday only to make...
This garbage is so relevant. You got to watch this.
Modern women find 80% of men as unattractive. And so on dating apps, which people will argue that maybe people on dating apps aren't looking for something serious, but that's the #1 way people meet. Women only swipe right.
That's not true. Dating apps are not the #1 way people meet. Also, you literally just described why it's not true. You just said modern women don't find 80% of the men on dating apps attractive.
5% of the time, up to 20% on the high end in certain studies.
What are these stats, bro?
Percent on the high end in certain studies. So women are all with the same guys. So for guys that are in that percentage, it's like they just have an abundance of throwing themselves at them. And then the women will come back later and say men are trash, da 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 da. But that's who
Alfred, we need to have.
Told you already, man. There are ways to improve your Tinder. There are ways to improve your dating profile. There are ways to improve your social media profile. But ultimately, it works for some people and it doesn't for others. Don't be an idiot, okay? Women are all over the place. They're not just on dating apps, okay? You can meet people in the real world. That's how your granddad did it. That's how your mom and dad did it. That's how you can do it as well. Keep going to the club and being like, why can't I get women at the club? Okay, well, maybe it's not for you. Maybe you got a wonderful personality, okay? And it's not going to come across in the nightclub. And then you got to use that to your advantage, okay? It's so stupid. The reason why I bring the club example is because most people kind of understand, like, yeah, the clubs are... That's why I say club, but most people have access to a Tinder and a phone, and therefore they don't have the capacity to recognize that, like, maybe Tinder is not for them to meet people. You know, there's clubs, hiking, biking, the gym, What is this?
I realized that I thought it'd be good as you say it, okay? But then I realized that I shouldn't. It's called being the bigger person sometimes. And then I didn't. And sorry. But I had to talk to train other people to realize what's happening. And then say, boom, done. Let's not do that. And boom. That's fair enough. Restraint. Yeah, restraint. Boom. Restraint. Boom. Exactly. It's called restraint.
On this podcast, I have walked away from women I loved with all my heart and women I missed for months, but I fucking told them and I never text them and I was a man about it. Being a man about things isn't not feeling things. It's feeling things and still acting like a man. In fact, you know what's funny? One of after 2.5 years messaged me on Instagram yesterday and I read her message and left it on read. And she was sitting there and she was online waiting for me to reply and I was like, no, if she's not going to be the woman you need her to be, she can go and you just have to be a man about it and not.
Okay, interesting. Interesting. Are we really back to linking clips of Andrew Tate like this? I mean, the message isn't bad. The message he's saying isn't bad. You guys.
Bro, he can't even. Andrew Tate can't arrive at the correct take if he's literally standing on it, bro. Like I can't. I don't know what to say. It's like moving on is the appropriate thing to do, right? But even when he's talking about like moving on, living your life, whatever, he's still like, she called me and I didn't respond to her and I left her on red. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but the insecurity oozes out of every orifice. Every time I listen to Andrew Tate, I'm like, you are such an insecure person. It is crazy. You know,